Guys, and we'll be continuing what if Mario was in Dragon Ball. Of course, I'm not gonna go in as detail, like for example, Masenko X does on every single detail, this is, but this series is about to get far more interesting because now we open up the cosmic characters, you know, because the arrival of Raditz, this is when the cosmic power of Dragon Ball comes in. So Rosario will eventually be introduced to the series, the Shrooms, Barful, all of these other characters. Okay, King K. Rool was introduced, and of course he was defeated. Of course, some people may not like that King K. Rool only, appeared in a small part of the series, but you know, what about the other Donkey Kong villains? They might appear in the future, and they might be stronger than King K. Rool. But yeah, but let's continue with the story. Raditz appears. Basically explain the whole entire fact that Goku was a Saiyan and he was sent to destroy Earth. Goku, of course, says this is nonsense and I will never. And Goku says, I will never join Raditz, you rats. I don't care if you're my brother or not. Even Mario steps in. I agree with you, with my friend Goku. You are get a wasp. Now, Goku's brother. No one cares about you. You're a crash at our party. Goku was a sword as a little kid, and you. Mario gets Krillin. However, Mario gets back up, unlike Krillin, and grabs a super mushroom. Between the tournament and the skip, Mario finds out how to grow, get unlimited power ups. Mario did use power ups but again, he only had so limited amounts. A super mushroom increases Mario's power by 2. So Mario's power level at this current moment is 400. Now his power level increased to 800. Okay, but it's shocked that Mario's power level just doubled with this item. How can just a mushroom double someone's power? Okay, but like every power up, Mario will go back to his base power if he takes enough damage. Okay, kind of like how the Super Mushroom is. Not after one hit like in the games and the movie. Since this is Dragon Ball Z, we'll actually do it. Well, we actually have. We at least he can take a consecutive amount of hits. Okay, this goes in line. Even like the animations, like Death Battle, and a lot of animations that include Mario using his power ups. He does take a few hits before he actually loses his power up as well. Luigi also uses his super mushroom and he increases to also around 800 as well. Raditz, of course, does the usual and steals Goku's kid, Gohan, with Goku and Piccolo at hot pursuit. Both of them have the same power, but Mario and Luigi also join as well. This goes pretty badly for Raditz, as it's a 4 against 1, and Mario and Luigi with combined power can overwhelm Raditz by their own. However, Raditz is not a dummy. Okay, Raditz knows that Mario and Luigi are the strongest. He is still stronger than he still probably can't beat both of them together, but if he can get them separated, that will be a hard task. Mario and Luigi go in and attack Raditz, and Raditz has a hard time fighting both of them off, with also Goku also fighting him as well. This is pretty bad. And Gohan's like, wow, this guy has all talk, all talk, no bite. Okay, that's, yeah. Okay, meanwhile, a certain drone is watching. Farfel is watching. Okay, Farfel wants to create the perfect dark clones, okay, of Goku, and however, I think Farfel knows somebody that can help with this whole, all this clone stuff. Dr. Gero. So meanwhile, Goku, Raditz, and all the characters are fighting. Down below, Farfel meets Dr. Gero for the first time. Farfel explains to Dr. Gero about the Dark Style and the Dark Style's prophecy. And Dr. Gero explains, can they use the Dark Style to defeat Goku? and Mario and Luigi as well, as they are also just as a bigger threat as Goku is. Okay, and Favreau says yes, you can use the Dark Style to create an evil clone of a person that is evil. Favreau says that he needs to that he needs to fight Bowser and get his DNA. Okay, but Dr. Zoro says with his drone, he has already gotten Bowser's DNA. Farfoo's like, perfect. But then Farfoo said we need more than the one you already have. Also, Farfoo shows the androids in very early stages as well of creation. So, meanwhile, back to the actual fight, Raditz, rushes towards Mario and actually defeats Mario with Socks Luigi. Okay, Raditz, used his whole plan to separate Mario and Luigi. Okay, even with the super mushrooms, as well. Yoshi can sense what's going on, and Peach and Daisy, which they're not as strong as Mario and Luigi, go rushing towards. Meanwhile, they instruct Yamcha and Krillin, in case anything goes bad, to stay Yamcha, Krillin, and of course Wario and Waluigi, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, to protect Kami House, to protect this area, because they don't want to leave Kami House undefended. So Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong agree, obviously, and all of the Mario characters leave to go fight Raditz. Okay, Tien also follows too, to make sure they're okay, because they sensed how powerful this Raditz guy was. Okay, this Raditz guy is no joke. Luigi is defeated by a kick to the face, and the problem is, after a few minutes of fighting, they lose the super mushrooms. Okay, they lose their power-ups as the power-ups fade away. Mario and Luigi realize the power-ups have a time limit. It gives them a temporary boost, but not for too long. And the same happens in the original. However, Mario and Luigi beaten. Now it's up to Goku and Piccolo. Goku cannot beat Raditz. Because Goku does the same clumsiness with the tail, Goku being Goku. And that leaves Piccolo having to use a special beam cannon to kill both Raditz and Goku. Yep. As well. Yeah. However, they do not, they did not, I don't want to put mushrooms because that would be too overpowered. Obviously, that would just bring them back to life. But Goku is dead. Alongside Raditz. The female Mario characters arrive here, but they see that they won. Okay? And they get warned about the 2 Saiyans coming. There's 2 Saiyans coming? There's even more? And they said they was way, way more powerful than Raditz. Okay, Kami says to Mario Luigi to go to him and all the other Mario characters. And I was saying here, even Mario and Luigi have to help. Yep, as well. Piccolo cannot go on this time. First, he'll ask Chi-Chi if Piccolo, alongside Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, train for the Saiyans. At first, Chi-Chi doesn't like it. For obvious reasons. Because, this is, Gohan's just a little boy. And Donkey Kong says, Diddy Kong is a little boy too. And he's fighting as well. Diddy Kong, I will be there. Donkey Kong says he will be there too. And, as well. And if anything bad happens, they'll return Gohan back to home. Meanwhile, the rest of the Mario characters, Mario, Luigi, Waluigi, and of course, Yoshi, Daisy, and Peach, alongside with Krillin, Yamcha, Chaozu, Tien, and basically the same cast goes to, Popo's area here. However, Kami sends Mario and Luigi to the other world with Goku. This is so they can go train with King Kai. Okay, as he sees Mario and Luigi also have a similar potential to Goku. Okay, they see that, hey, Mario and Luigi have a similar potential to Goku. And they said, let's send them to King Kai and they can all train together. Okay, at this current moment, most of the characters have a power of between 200 to 400, and that's gonna be how it is. Before the whole bat, and how some of them have less than 200, like Chaozu. Okay, Chaozu is the weakest member of this whole group. Yes, Chaozu is still the weakest member. Okay, but this is of course pre-training, however, and and basically the whole training begins. Okay, Go Goku, everybody does their training, and Goku he has to make King Kai laugh. And eventually Goku learns the Spirit Bomb. All three learn the Kaioken. Yes, Mario and Luigi can use the Kaioken, and also with Mario and Luigi, they'll have a power level both 4,000, and it'll increase up to 8,000. When they use a Super Mushroom. Okay, and actually they don't have many Fire Flowers yet, but they can also use a Fire Flower as a last resort. Which means we're actually gonna write this down. Mario, okay, the highest power over Mario can obtain with the Fire Flower is 20,000. Okay, Mario is slightly stronger than Luigi, whereas Luigi has a power of 18,000, which are actually the same levels as Vegeta. Goku will have a power level of over 4,000 while suppressed, but with Kaioken around 20,000. Okay. Then we're gonna go to the other characters. So first is Wario and Waluigi. They were forced to train. They didn't really do too much, so the power level only increases to 700. Wario's power level increases to 2,000. Meanwhile, Waluigi increases to 1,900. Krillin's power level, well, because there's much more training members, his power level increases. Tien's is at least around 1,500. Piccolo's is at least 2,000, like Wario's. Gohan's power level is at least 1,800. Of course, can get higher with rage boosts. Yoshi's power level increased to around 2,200. Yamcha's power level, which is still stronger. Okay, I think Krillin and Tien should be the same. So Krillin and Tien are the same power level. Yamcha's power level is slightly lower than Yamcha and Tien. Peach's power level actually increased the most. Daisy's power level is now at as we're putting down all the power levels at this current moment. Toad, which we actually forgot about, his power level was 1,400. And of course, Chaozu is the weakest at 900. Okay. We forgot about DK and Diddy Kong. So Donkey Kong's power level is around 3,000. He's the strongest of them all. And Diddy Kong is the same power as Gohan. So all the power levels currently, Mario and Goku have the same power level with the 4 power-ups as well. Actually with Kaioken, Mario could actually get stronger, but with Mario, it's a much more strain on his body, considering the fact that he's a human and Goku's a Saiyan. So Goku needs the Kaioken, Mario doesn't really need the Kaioken. He can use the Fire Flower, and with the Kaioken, it will reach around 20,000. Luigi is slightly, lower, 18,000. Wario, 2,000. Waluigi, 1,900. Krillin, 1,700. Tien is the same. Piccolo, 2,000. Krillin, 1,800. Yoshi, 2,200. Yamcha, 1,600. Peach, 1,900. Daisy, 1,600. Toad, 1,400. Chaozu, 900. Donkey Kong, 3,000. And Diddy Kong, 1,800. And that's all they really gained from Kami's training as well. Meanwhile, Nappa's power level, is 4,800 before he powers up. And Vegeta's power level is, I think, 18,000. So he's the same as Luigi's power level as well. So, and of course, that's, before they transform into great apes as well, which could be a problem. Which Luigi and Mario's power level and Goku's could actually go up, much higher with higher versions of Kaioken, or just Mario and Luigi using Kaioken in general. So, yep. All of the characters except for Mario, Luigi, and Goku arrive to greet the Saiyans. And That's where we're going to leave it for now. So, goodbye.